Hello everyone, welcome back to my Python tutorials. Today's episode I will be showing you how to use input statements. Input statements are really nice. It's kind of like asking the user a question, so you get input from the user. And that's how you run your code and stuff like that. And more of like user-based codes is you ask the user something, they respond, and then you use that response to guide the code into other places. So how you do that, I like to use multiple lines of code here, so I don't want to use this single line stuff here. So I'm going to click File, New File, and it'll open up this blank sheet here, and then you can go down as many times as you want. And then I hate this sound when it just goes. It annoys me so much. I hate it so much. So anyway, without further ado, let's get started. How you ask the user a question is using an input statement. Input statement is just very simple. Input, I know, shocker, right? Left parenthesis, quotation, and you type in what you want to ask the user. Like for instance, what is your name? Name, there we go. Now you see how this looks? It looks perfect, right? It looks beautiful. But you see right here, you need to add a space because that adds a space between your answer and the statement here. And it looks much neater, much nicer. You'll see what I'm talking about in just a minute. So input, what is your name? When we run this, I'm going to save this in my Python code area. Where is it at? There it is. Python codes, example, save it. It screams in my ear, do you want to use this? Do you want to replace it? Yes, I clicked on it for a reason. So what is your name? John. And it doesn't do anything, like, oh, his name is John, whatever. So it doesn't tell us to do anything else because we didn't tell it to do anything else. So let's add this to a variable. You can assign input statements to variables. So I'm going to add to a variable name, which is equal to input. So now when the user gives something like, what is your name? My name is John. The string John will now be in the name variable. Very nice. So let's print this name. Print, left parenthesis, name, right parenthesis. Now here we are. So when we ask the user, what is your name? My name is John. It'll print the name John. So run this. What is your name? John. And it prints John. So, like I said before, you want to add a space here because it makes it look neater. Right here, you see there's a space. If we take this space away, it looks like garbage. And I'm going to show you anyway. What is your name? You see right that? John, it just kind of blends together. It really makes it look nasty. It still works all the same, but it just looks neater if you add a space here, so I recommend doing that. Anyway, so print name and adds a name there. Now let's make it more complex. Let's say we want to say hello in whatever the user uses the name as. So we're going to use a string, use quotation, hello, space, because you want to have a space between words, plus the name. So now say hello and then whatever the name the user inputs. You have to have this plus sign because like I said in my last video about assigning variables, you are basically adding this variable to this string here. So run it, run module, okay, what is your name? John, and it says hello John. See, very nice here, making a lot of progress here already. So let's do something from a movie. Hello, name, use, what's that called? Comma, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm not doing so well in English class, don't blame me. My name is Tom Riddle. Boom, just like that. So you can add multiple strings together, multiple things together, multiple variables and stuff. So run module. What is your name? Harry Potter. Whoops, Potter. Hello Harry Potter, my name is Tom Riddle. There we go. So that works perfectly fine. So that's how you use input statements. The next episode, I'll be showing you how to use, what's it called? Oh yeah, if-else statements. So that is how you guide the program into multiple different sets. Instead of having one set word here, you can have different things like if the user says their name is John, then say this. If a user says their name is Sarah, then do this. And then it also has a little thing, there's an if statement, there's an else statement, and then there's something in between that is not really said in the statements. It's called elif. I think that's what it is, or maybe it's if else. I don't know. I think it's elif for Java. I don't know. Anyway, so I'll look that up in just a moment. But so that's pretty much it for input statements. So yeah, see you in the next video. Bye-bye.